This is the Ozonizer 2C. It's an electronic health product that is ideal for your family at home, at work, or even when you travel. It is portable, economic, and is very easy to use or install. It's your personal machine that allows you to produce oxygen for multiple use. You may use your Ozonizer 2C for the following: food cleaning, organic food converter, water purifier and alkaline converter, air purifier and oxygen supply, home cleaning management and deodorizer, and therapeutic health management. Using the Ozonizer 2C is as simple as 2 ways: by blowing and submerging. Nowadays, it's important that you are cautious when it comes to what you and your family eat. There's something in the food you eat that you may be neglecting that either directly or indirectly affects your overall health.
Most poultry products like chicken, eggs, and milk have the bacteria Salmonella. Eating uncooked eggs and raw meat can cause Salmonella enteriditis and Salmonella typhi or typhoid fever.
Kahit konting mikrobyo lang yung nakuha mo kasi nga magmumultiply sila sa system. Yun ay magkukos ng disease.
Based on figures of the DOH in 2013, typhoid fever is among the top 5 diseases which led to outbreaks due to food poisoning. You may think this is a good breeding ground for Salmonella, but did you know that the bacteria can still make its way to your own kitchen?
Halimbawa, nagkakat ka ng chicken, ng beef, ng pork, no? Siyempre, yung utensil na ginamit mo for cutting ay pwedeng maging source ng cross-contamination. Yung ginamit mong panglinis, pwedeng makakontaminate sa ibang utensils. Its
symptoms include stomachache, vomiting, fever, and can also lead to complications.
Infection ng Salmonella, pwede ang chronic arthritis.
The U.S. Centers for Disease Control estimate that every year in the United States, 48 million people contract a food-borne illness. 128,000 of them need to be hospitalized, and there are 3,000 fatalities from foodborne illness.
Or counting calories, but this is a whole different level. This is, think about what you eat in terms of toxins, in terms of pesticides, in terms of what we were talking about with potato chips and acrylamide. This is for our health and for the health of our children, future generations. You have to be smart.
E. coli bacteria, short for Escherichia coli, is found primarily in beef products and fruits and vegetables. The bacteria lives in most warm-blooded animals, including humans, and spreads through fecal matter or contaminated water. Fruits, vegetables, and cattle are housed in close quarters, in areas with ground irrigation and manure. This makes them high-risk carriers for dangerous E. coli strains. Salmonella is most commonly found on chicken and poultry products. In fact, 1 in every 4 chickens and 1 in every 20,000 eggs in the U.S. is contaminated with Salmonella.
3% of all foodborne illness cases, multi-state outbreaks are responsible for a disproportionate 56% of all deaths from contaminated food. And
Very sick. How sick? Ask Linda Rivera, a special ed assistant from Las Vegas. A year ago, she was making cookies for her son's prom. A week later, she was in the hospital in a coma. The culprit? Uncooked cookie dough.
Just a couple of bites, that's all it took. And now it's been over a year that I've been in bed.
All of us know that ozone is created by God to protect the earth. It serves as the umbrella of the earth, and it protects us against UV and radiations. So in the ground level, we also have ozone through lightning and thunderstorm, which kills harmful bacteria, chemicals, and parasites.
Chemically, ozone is an unstable gas consisting of a pure oxygen molecule and a single oxygen atom attached. In standard temperature and pressure, ozone disintegrates into pure oxygen molecule and into a single oxygen atom. This single oxygen atom would attach to the offending pollutant like pathogens, fumes. Once it attaches to the pathogens, it will kill the pathogen like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and all. This process of attaching of this single molecule into the offending pollutant is known as oxidation process.
The beauty of this ozone, it is already in our product. We call it the Ozonizer 2C. The Ozonizer has thousands of volts, like the lightning produces. For air, it sanitizes the airborne bacteria that we have in our environment. Ozonizer also is very good for food. When we have those meat, it is bombarded with the chemicals also, growth hormones. And then when we ozonize it for 15 to 30 minutes, the growth hormones and the chemicals will go up. And we can now eat a protein and complete vitamins that the food has without compromising the chemicals and the bacteria that the meat has. We also use this for fruits and vegetables to take out all the chemicals that being put during the time that the plants is being grown.
Ozone is safe and effective as long as its concentration is conforming to the existing regulatory requirements. Like for example, in international standard, the Occupational Safety and Health Agency requires that ozone output should not be more than 0.08 parts per million, while in US Food and Drug Administration encourages that the ozone output should not be more than 0.05 parts per million. Our device generates residual ozone concentration of only 0.05 ppm, which is less than the existing regulatory requirements.
Sa mga kinakain araw-araw, ang karne na nabibili sa mga pamilihan ay madalas kaysa hindi ay ginagamitan na ng chemical upang lalong tumaba bago katayin. Sa ganon, ay mas maganda ang kita ng mga nag-aalaga. Sa demonstrasyong ito, ay makikita natin ang karne ng baboy na idinaan sa ozonizer upang malaman natin ang mga acid wastes, fats at toxin na nakapaloob dito bago natin lutuin at kainin. Ang mga bula ay ang mga nadeposito sa nasabing karne na maaring magdulot ng sakit sa atin. Sa pamamagitan ng 30 minutes na paggamit ng ozonizer, ay tinatanggal nito ang malaking bahagi ng lason na ito. Bilang patunay ay ang resulta ng test na ginawa ng DOST sa salmonella ay nagkaroon ng 95.34% bacterial kill pagkatapos gamitan ng ozonizer. Sa gulay naman, bukod sa pagtanggal ng mga toxin o lason dulot ng mga na-spray na mga chemical ay nagbibigay din ng energy at iba yung sigla sa nalalanta ng pechay. Pagkatapos gamitin ng ozonizer ng 30 minutes ay makikita natin ang muling kasiglahan o freshness ng pechay na ito. Nirerekomenda ang pag-o-ozonize sa ating mga gulay at prutas bago ipasok sa ref. Isunod ang pag-ozonate sa mga isda upang manatili itong sariwa. Sa mga pagkain, ikabit ang silicone rubber tube. Ibabad ang bubble stone sa tubig na tama lang ang dami upang mailubog ang mga gulay at prutas. Pagkatapos nito, banlawan lamang sa ozonated water at hayaang tumulo ang tubig bago ilagay sa ref.